Hey everyone, so today's pick a card reading is all about who you are as a person. So this is just a fun reading where I will describe how what is your personality. So yeah. So we got three piles here. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And I'll post the timestamps below in the description box or in the comment section. And just choose the pile that feels more drawn to you. Okay, so for pile number 1, so we got 5 cards here. So we got Death, Temperance, the Page of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is you might be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So because we got a lot of wands here. So what I'm seeing here is that you are a very passionate person. That's the first thing what comes to mind. You are very passionate in what you do. And because of that, a lot of people admire you and look up to you and respect you. They see you really highly. People see you as very intelligent and talented, and I feel like they also really like, there are type of persons that you want, like when we idolize someone we want to be like them. So I feel like that's your energy. I feel like a lot of people want to be you because you are so full of life. With a Page of Wands, I could see that you are very, very youthful. You are very young at heart. If you are more on the adult side, probably they see you as very youthful, and you always have passion for life. You have the enthusiasm for life. I also feel like you are a very happy person, so you are not the type of person who gets depressed easily. You are the type of person who is more who accepts change. You are not afraid of changes. You are very like a risk taker. You're more like a daredevil. So that's what I'm seeing here. I could see that, but first with the Page of Wands, I could see that you are very, very youthful, and the way you see life, it's like you're like a child. The way you see life. So yeah. So with the Six of Wands, this is why I said that people admire you, because this is someone who is very successful. So they see you as very successful, and maybe you have a lot of achievements. Maybe if you're already working, you are on higher position, and you're very dedicated to your work. And if you are still someone who is studying, they see you as someone who is very smart and do their school works on time. So maybe you join student councils or organizations, and yeah. I also feel like you are very assertive, so you are really good with your words, and you are a detail oriented type, so the way you speak is very like, the way you speak is like enthusiastic. You like, not enthusiastic, but like you, I forgot I forgot the word, but it's like sorry, that's my feet. But they see you, they just see you as someone, like when you talk, it's like it's very sincere and full of passion. So that's what I'm seeing. So with the King of Wands, same as goes as I've said earlier, that you are very passionate in, you stand in your own power. You are very empowered. maybe you also have a strong masculine side if you're feminine. So probably you're feminine, but you have a strong masculine side. So maybe you're kind of like boyish. So they see you as like maybe you talk really like not manly, but you speak like toughly. So that's that's just what comes into my mind. So with the temperance, despite of being successful, I feel like you are very down to earth, and you are not the type of person who is like very boastful. I feel like you are down to earth, and you're very equal and balanced, and you are also very patient. So you are not because fire signs tend to be impatient for some reason, and I'm a fire sign, so I know how fire signs are impatient. So but with you, I feel like you are more on, you're very moderate, you're in moderation. So yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for temperance. So with the death, like I said, you are not scared of changes. You always transform into something new, and that's what also people admire about you. I also feel like maybe you're kind of mystical for someone, for everyone, and they also see you as kind of not to mess with. I feel like because you're not the type of person who will accept bullshit. Fire signs don't accept bullshit. Why am I even swearing? Okay, so yeah, that's what I also feel like this people fear you, because that is what people fear, right? And I feel like people fear you because you are so powerful. So yeah, so that's the reading for pile number 1. Hope you guys like it, and hope it resonates. So that's all. Bye guys. Okay, so for those who chose pile number 2, so this is who you are as a person. So we got this 9 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the 4 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay, so who you are as a person, what I'm seeing here is that you might be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, because we got 2 fire signs here, or you just might be someone, could be a Gemini because of the Lovers, and any signs. But what I'm seeing here is that you are very independent. You don't like being dependent on others. You have your own way, and you see yourself as very unique. You see yourself as different. And with the Knight of Wands, you are someone who is a go-getter. So if you want something, you'll do it, you'll get it. And you aren't afraid of getting it because you are very independent, and you are very determined to reach your goals. But at the same time, with the 4 of Cups, what I'm seeing with the 4 of Cups is that, but since the pile, this pile is positive, what I'm seeing with the 4 of Cups is that you are very lucky. So I feel like you have a lot of opportunities coming in your life, and there are times that you take other opportunities for granted. There are times that we don't notice other blessings in our lives because we are too focused on what we have now, and that's you. There are times that you are maybe not intendedly, but you there's a tendency that you ignore opportunities because you are so lucky that you might not see other opportunities coming in your way. So with the Queen of Wands, I could see that you are very outgoing. You are very. This is like pile number one. You can watch pile number one if you want to. Um, so with the Queen of Wands, you are very bold. So I feel like you speak your mind. You're not afraid of saying things that you want. Um, yeah. I also feel like despite of being bold and being like a fire sign, fiery, I feel like you have two sides to you because with the lovers. So the lovers is Gemini. So I feel like maybe you have Gemini in your chart. So people see you as someone who has two sides. So maybe you are very outgoing, and the other side of you is that you are kind of uh maybe on the analytical side, or maybe on the shy side. Just just you have two personalities in you. I could also see with the lovers is that maybe you are hopeless romantic. You have thirst for love, not in a negative way, but I feel like you really love love. So yeah, and I also feel like you love deeply, but I'm feeling like this is more of you have two sides to you. Yeah. So yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for your personality. So with those for those which holds pile number three, so this is who you are as a person. So we got the Five of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Hierophant, Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is that you are a very creative person. You are someone who is good at teamwork. So you are you have no problem teaming up with other people. I also see that you are good in communicating. Um, with the Hierophant, I could see that you are spiritual. Of course, you're spiritual because you're watching pick a card readings, but you are more on the spiritual side. And you are balanced, you are fair. You treat everyone fairly and you're not judgmental. You don't judge. So with the Ace of Pentacles, I could see that you are uh to me the Ace of Pentacles in this reading is like you grab every opportunity that comes to you. And I also see that you are very good with money, so that's what I'm seeing here. And with the Five of Wands is that you are not afraid of what you believe in. Like if you are arguing with other people, you will stand on your own principles. You have your own you have integrity, and you are the type of person who will stick with your own beliefs and philosophy. With the Six of Wands, I could see that um you're very successful. Most of these cards, pile number one, pile number two in this card is successful. But what I'm seeing is that with the Six of Wands is that you are good in everything. I feel like maybe you are like that jack of all trades but master of none. But you have the talent and everyone admires you for that. You have everything in your control. With the Five of Wands, I could see that you are really good at teamwork. That's what I'm seeing, and you are creative. So you might be any sign, and yeah. Let me see. I could also see that you are very romantic. You are emotional. You are not, you don't have problems with expressing how you feel for other people or how you really like them. You're just very romantic. Just like pile number two, you are like hopeless romantic, but not in a bad way. I could also see that you are adventurous and you like to travel. Or if you are not traveling, you want to travel in the future. I also see that maybe you are good with plants. Maybe you have a green thumb. So we got 2 5s here. So 5s are change. So I can see that you are adaptable. Because I've said before that you are good with teamwork, you are very flexible and adaptable with any situation. And you have strong beliefs. You are very traditional. Like, if you believe in this, you believe in that, and you won't believe any other beliefs but your beliefs. Because I feel like you've grown in a family where there is a lot of beliefs and myths. Yeah. I also see that you are very philosophical. I really need to improve my throat chakra since I'm not really good at speaking. I really have a hard time telling something, or just when I speak I really like stutter or stumble with my words. So yeah, you are philosophical, so you have the tendency to talk really deeply, that people can't relate to, and I can relate with you since being philosophical is very cool. So you have a deep mind. You're not shallow. You're also very matured. So yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for your personality. So I hope it resonates, and please comment if it resonates, and if it doesn't, it's okay. So hope you guys like it. Bye guys.